Hey guys, welcome to a Vintage Cube Draft. It's Morgan for QuietSpeculation.com. We are going to be doing some Vintage Cube. Very exciting. Vintage Cube's all about playing with power, playing with busted cards, and trying to beat your opponents before they do more unfair things to you. So we're gonna wait for the draft to fire, and I'll see you guys in the queue. We're back. Ooh. This pack is garbage. Normally we're looking for something a little bit more impactful in the mythic spot here. So we've got something like Hedron Archive, which is a great ramp spell, Everflowing Chalice, another ramp spell. That's basically all we want from this pack. We could just like snap off Kiki-Jiki, but that doesn't sound right. I do like Mulldrifter quite a lot. I like drawing cards. But I think I'm going to take one of these ramp spells, and it's probably just Everflowing Chalice because it can be a 2-drop ramp spell. Coercive Portal is also really good, though. It allows you to just draw a bunch of cards. I think in a deck where I want Everflowing Chalice, I want Coercive Portal too. We'll give it a shot. Coercive Portal, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the card, is from the original Conspiracy. It says, at the beginning of your upkeep starting with you, each player votes for Carnage or Homage. If Carnage gets more votes, sacrifice Coercive Portal and destroy all non-land permanents. If Homage gets more votes or the vote is tied, draw a card. So basically what you do is you just draw a card every turn. Here we've got Yawgmoth's Will and Mind's Desire if we were going to be the Storm deck, which I don't think we are right now. Stoneforge Mystic is pretty good in the cube. Balance is good because if you make your deck able to use balance, for example, if you have a lot of mana rocks or things that aren't counted by balance, then you're in pretty good shape. Golgari Signet's just a signet, great with brown mana. I think I just take balance and see if I can't make it work. Here, there's like a Force of Will, an Academy Ruins, there's a Mindslaver in this deck too, in this cube too. Force of Will, a couple of Planeswalkers. I'm just going to take the Azorius Signet though. It's on color with balance, and it allows me to play Coercive Portal early. Phyrexian Revoker's pretty good, because even though you can only name non-lands with it, you can name basically any artifact mana. Yeah. So we've got Verdant Catacombs is mana fixing, Gruul Signet, Riftwing Cloudscape, I guess. I'm just gonna take the Gruul Signet. Here, there's not a lot going on in these packs. It's kind of garbage. Could take Zealous Conscripts, the Abyss, Skullclamp. We're not really set up to take advantage of Skullclamp right now. The reason I like Zealous Conscripts here is because this pack is kind of a nothing pack, and we saw Kiki-Jiki and Splinter Twin already, so if we wield those, we could just be playing a Splinter Twin deck. So I could take Top, I could take Venser, Thalia. I'm probably not taking all Thalia. I think I just take the Top. We're not, like I said, we're not really committed to anything yet. Here I'll happily take Burning though. Armageddon's nice too. I like Burning because it gets rid of creatures as well. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the red-white land destruction deck in Cube. I think it's one of the more fun things that I can do personally. Here I'm gonna take Koth. We have a couple of ways to ramp Koth out early, and it's kind of a ramp spell, so you can Burning, which is pretty cool. Although if you play Koth after you Burning, you're like in kind of rough shape. Yeah, this deck is sweet so far. Mono red land destruction. Normally in mono red you're trying to do like crappy things like attack. Let's see, we got 8. Did not wheel Kiki-Jiki, which I wasn't really expecting to. So here we have Sun Titan, Sword of Feast and Famine, Shriekmaw and Windswept Heath. Windswept Heath is mana fixing, which is nice. Sun Titan is pretty cool with like burning and balance because you can just like have a bunch of mana rocks and play it out and then get it back. And yeah, I think we take Sun Titan. That's a fun card. I'm gonna take Goblin Dark Dwellers here. Probably not. I'm not sure about this in Zealous Conscripts. Playing Dark Dwellers, we can cast balance off of it. And there's like red removal spells that we could use it for too. Painful Truth, Revoker, Forge Master. I can see playing Forge Master. We do have a lot of artifacts so far, and I think it's the highest upside one, although Knight of the White Orchid is a ramp spell. I think Forge Master has the most potential to be broken in half. So we've got Stormbreath Dragon, Blood Crypt, or Char. I think I just take the Char. We want removal. We're not really in black, and we have a couple of high-end spells already. Like Goblin Welder? I'm not sure about Goblin Welder, but Thrun could actually be a problem for us. And it's not really interested in playing that. So our deck's pretty sweet so far. We just need like a lot more ramp spells. Let's see. Speaking of not anything that we want. So we have like Gideon, Jit, Wheel of Fortune, which this pack is so bad. I think I just take the Jace. Like Terminate's in the pack too. We could take Mental Misstep and probably run it. I think I'm just gonna take the Jace. I'm not sure about playing it, but like that pack did not have a lot of stuff for us. Happy taking Library of Alexandria here. Library of Alexandria basically just says draw an extra card each turn, which is pretty good. I don't know if you realized. I'm not really committed to a second color either, so that's pretty good. There's a Lightning Bolt and a Rakdos Signet. I like Lightning Bolt a lot. Phyrexian Metamorph's also good, but I like Lightning Bolt a lot. I think Lightning Bolt is a good card to have regardless of your deck, but I think I just want the Signet. We need to work really hard to enable this because we don't have many one mana ramp spells. Fiery Confluence is really good in this cube. You can wipe the board, you can destroy artifacts, you can kill creatures. I could take that. I could also take Dimir Signet. I think going along the lines of same logic as last time, Dimir Signet's just good. These packs are so bad. I'm gonna take the Kolaghan's Command, I guess. You have some black fixing. Kolaghan's Command having a shatter effect is pretty powerful in this cube too. I'll take a Hanger Backwalker. Hanger Backwalker is a great place to put our mana. There's a Fire Blast, an Avalanche Riders, Dreadbore, English Unmaking in this pack too, but yeah, Hanger Backwalker's pretty sweet. So we've got a bunch of lands and a couple like removal spells. I think I want Banishing Light actually. I do have incentive to play white, and it doesn't get blown up by balance, and it can be gotten back by Sun Titan. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm also a little bit more excited about Goblin Welder now that we have Hanger Backwalker. And I'll take an O-Ring for the same reason I took the Banishing Light. You can sacrifice Hanger Backwalker into a bunch of things, although you can't, it's not really great. It's not really great with Goblin Welder and Sun Titan, I suppose, because if you get it back, you get it back as a 0/0, so not ideal, that's what I'm saying. If we get like a Blightsteel Colossus, or if we wheel the Inkwell Leviathan, I could see playing the Koldotha Forge Master because we have like so many artifacts now. Yeah, it's I don't have the black fixing. I'm gonna take the mental misstep because there's a chance that we run it regardless of what colors we are. Terminate was fine. I'm gonna take Dualcaster Mage here over Land Tax and Winter Orb, I think. Yeah, Dualcaster Mage is pretty sweet in this cube because your opponents are playing like Ancestral Recall and stuff. Oh, we wield the Lightning Bolt! We could have been mono red, probably. There's also a Goblin Guide in here and a Wrath, but I'm gonna take the Lightning Bolt. We wield Fiery Confluence too? Or we could take Sphinx of the Steel Wind, which is probably correct at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sphinx of the Steel Wind because we can get it with Koldotha Forge Master. And I guess I'm gonna take Gutter Snipe. I'm probably not playing it. I think I take Dreadbore here actually. Dreadbore because I don't know how this deck. Well, okay, so we could have been mono red, but this deck is more fun. All we need is like power. Okay, Mana Crypt counts as power basically. Abbot of Carol Keep would be sweet in this deck. Worn Power Stone probably won't wheel. Marsh Flats might be fixing. Yeah, Mana Crypt's great. I kind of... I'm pretty happy taking Elspeth. There's also Lightning Helix, Wall, and to a degree Young Pyromancer. But Elspeth is a great finisher, so we're just gonna take Elspeth. It's kind of a dready deck. There's also Solemn Simulacrum, Scalding Tarn, and Simic Signet. Discard up to 2 cards and draw one card. Sacrifice an artifact. Probably Solemn Simulacrum is just better. Unfortunately, there's a Simic Signet, which is off color. Maybe we'll wield ready. Probably. Yes, I'm pretty sure I'm not playing any of these guys. But if we play Sphinx of the Steel Wind, I wouldn't be surprised. Grand Dynamo? Grand Dynamo. There's also Ravages of War we could take. Destroying all lands is pretty good, especially right after playing Elspeth. I'm just gonna take the Grand Dynamo though. Could we play Nicol Bolas? That's the question I always ask myself when I see this guy in draft. We could. We could also play like Chandra. Can't play Shackles. That's one of the ones that we can't play. We could also play Baneslayer Angel, which doesn't die to burning. I actually like that quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Baneslayer Angel. So here we have Sword of Fire and Ice. How many creatures? We have 9 creatures. That's actually a lot of creatures. There's a Chandra Flamecaller, Leyline of Sanctity. What is this target? Then target opponent destroys. Oh, that's fancy. There's also Burst Lightning. We have 25 cards in here. We're probably... I'm a little sketchy about the Goblin Welder. Mental Misstep is probably a sideboard card. Char can go on the sideboard right now. I think I'd just take the Chandra. I'm not even sure I'd play it. This deck is pretty solid as it is. I want to play the Forge Master so I can play the Sphinx of the Steel Wind. I think Chandra is worse than our other 6 drops right now. Yeah. this deck is sweet. I'm excited. I love this archetype, actually. Ooh. Hello, Bonfire of the Damned. Hello, Win Condition. Channel's broken in half, but we don't need it. Oh, well. So there's Sweltering Suns and Chain Lightning in this pack as well. But I think I just want Metalworker. Like, we don't have a lot of big payoffs for Metalworker, but it will allow us to cast a lot of spells in one turn. Let's see. Do I want Abbot of Carol Keep? I think I just take the Disenchant for the sideboard, actually. This is actually a question. So we got this as removal, balance. I think I just want Lightning Helix because I have the balance. Ooh, we wheeled Duretti. Mirror Crusader shuts down a couple of decks, but we're gonna Duretti people, I think. Imperial Recruiter is pretty good. Not in this deck. It can get, oh wait, no, it can get Goblin Welder, Hangerback, Dualcaster Mage, Solemn Simulacrum. That card's really sweet in this deck, actually. Take the Brimstone Volley, I suppose. We could have had a sweet red deck. Not that we need it. Alright, so what are the cuts here? So I don't have any mana fixing. Oh yuck. Okay. So we're gonna put all these brown spells in here. Top, Signet, Metalworker, Coercive. I like Forge Master because it allows us to play Sphinx of the Steelwind as a win condition. This counts as a land. And then I want the Lightning Bolt. I want the balance. I want both of these guys. I want Elspeth. I should put Burning. We're at 18, so 6 more. That's an option. Duretti is an option. I like Duretti. Like Lightning Helix. The object of the game is to not lose to like the early aggro decks. And this deck is actually pretty good at that because of these guys. And the balance. Balance is basically a one-sided Wrath. So I have a couple of options. I could play like Sun Titan, which would be pretty sweet. Gets back Metalworker, Banishing Light, or O-Ring, any lands we discard to Duretti. And I like Chandra as well. I do want to play some low end. Like, I could see playing Koth. Koth is a little worse when we don't have mountains, as many mountains. I could also see you just playing Dualcaster Mage. People play, like, busted cards in this format, so being able to Dualcaster Mage some of them is pretty good. We could also just play, like, Imperial Recruiter. I'll play Chandra. I'm counting Mana Crypt as a land, by the way. I think I want to play Dualcaster Mage. Do I want to play one more spell? It might just be Burst Lightning. Having Burn is pretty sweet in this format. Yeah, this is great. We're going to add basics. We're not going to put any blue or black lands in here. I think I actually just want an even number. Yeah, this deck's sweet. I'll see you guys in round 1. I would love to be on the play. I'm a little cautious about pressing that button more than once. We're gonna keep this. Mana Crypt would be a great draw. Obviously. We have perfect mana though, so not much I can ask for other than that. I'm gonna play top. I'm not gonna spin top in my upkeep because basically we wanna like exactly Mana Crypt would be great. Other than that, I don't really care. No, don't Thoughtseize me. I feel like Inquisition, that's fine. Gitaxian Probe. Alright. Cabal Therapy. Oh, I'm in the wrong queue. This deck looks like terrifyingly fair right now, but it can do some broken things. I hate Gitaxian Probe on Moto. If you're playing with... No, gross. If you're playing with just your friends, you can just be like, oh, well, let's... Oh, Brain Magnet. I mean, I have a removal spell and then 2 spells that I want to cast, so don't really care that much. Alright, they took the removal spell. That's fine. Would have loved to draw a piece of ramp rather than a land, but what can you do? Alright, there's our Mana Crypt. So we're gonna keep the Sphinx of the Steelwind in the bottom here. Probably shouldn't have tapped that aggressively, but... Alright, so we have 5 mana now. And Sensei's Divining Top is a little less good because we're probably going to be just drawing a couple of cards a turn. Walking Ballista X's 2, that's fine. So we're gonna look at the top couple cards. Keep Sphinx of the Steelwind in here. That's... no. I will vote for Homage. Okay. So in my upkeep, I'm going to put a stop so that I can top, because I really don't want to draw this Sphinx still. Walking Ballista is a little yucky. But I mean, I feel pretty good about our position, apart from the fact that we have 2 lands in our hand. Trying Forge Master would be pretty sweet, because we could sacrifice our Mana Crypt to it and just not die that way. Then the nice things about Elspeth is our opponent has to keep her in check. So they're under some amount of pressure. What is our opponent doing? What are you thinking about? I mean, there are a lot of activated abilities on their side of the field. That's why I play everything at sorcery speed. Only sorceries. Artifacts, planeswalkers, lands. Tezzeret the Seeker. Okay. Untap up to 2 target artifacts. Ooh. Fancy. Probably gonna search, actually. That seems more efficient. Not more efficient, but just like a better thing to do with Tezzeret. That's what I thought. Probably gonna grab a creature, my guess. Or a Worn Powerstone. So one of the issues with Coercive Portal is it looks like it could be a Nev's Disc if we want it to, but our opponent has to agree with us that the board needs to be wiped, which, if that's the case, it's probably bad. I'm so impatient. I'm so bad at like playing Magic when I have nothing to think about. Vidalcan Shackles, sure. So in my upkeep, I'm gonna respond to the Coercive Portal by activating top. Ooh, Burning's good. Homage. Heads. Hey, we won! Attack with all creatures. Tezzeret. I like casting Burning here because then it'll keep my opponent from being able to like shackles my creatures. And we have a land in hand. We have a Mana Crypt. Alright, so we're killing Tezzeret. Great. Burning. Target you. Choose 4 cards you control. Guess I get rid of my red sources. I'm gonna keep my upkeep stop. And we get our Banishing Light back, and we have an Elspeth out. Our opponent has a Mox Sapphire, but they didn't even, did they not? No. Okay, they didn't even activate their Walking Ballista. Alright, we got them. What do I want to do? So they had Mox. They had Brain Maggot. I could see playing Disenchant, actually. What do we want? Oh, we have these guys, though. So maybe not. I think we're good. We'll submit. We'll run it. Come on, turn 1, library. This is okay. It's not great. We'll keep. Bonfire's nice-ish. Hey! Called it! Yes. So we're gonna just draw a bunch of cards. That's fine. Grim Monolith. That's not great. And draw a card. Oh, another land. Okay. So I still have my upkeep stop. I'm gonna play Cruel Signet. And then probably just try and Banishing Light whatever they have. And draw during my upkeep. Oh, they didn't play anything. That's so lucky. Draw a card. Ooh, Balance. And Burning. Okay. Well, Banishing Light. They can, yeah, okay, great. Oh man, we're gonna run out of basics to go with the Solemn Simulacrum if we're not careful. Yes. Get a mountain. Pass the turn. Deck is great. Ooh, drawing so many lands. Probably just gonna play a Hangerback for 6. Okay. Hangerback's great because it can either like get out of burning range or just get burninged into a bunch of creatures or balanced. Actually, Kuldotha Forge Master, sure. I'm probably just gonna kill that with Burst Lightning. Draft turn. Okay, so you have 7, 6, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, hold on. Nope. Bad. I guess I'm not really worried about Burst or Forge Master that much. Like they could play 2 more artifacts, I guess. Jace, sure. Balance is so bad right now. So I'm gonna draw. We're gonna draw again. Coercive Portal. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 mana, so we could cast Burning and still have mana left over for Coercive Portal. Or we could cast Burning and just pump our Hangerback Walker and then cast Burning, which I actually like a lot better. Yeah. And we're not even gonna lose out on library activations. Target you. Get rid of a bunch of plains, I guess, and a mountain. Okay. I guess I could kill Jace too. I should do that. Draw a card. I would love to. Thank you. Ooh, Metalworker. I think I just play Metalworker actually. Oh shit. I was gonna kill the Forge Master. Oh, I'm so bad. I was like, oh yeah, I should just kill the Forge Master. We're smart. Ashiok. Okay. The cards entered the exile zone. Didn't need them. So we will draw a card. We will reveal these guys. Play land. So I have 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. I can kill Ashiok. Target opponent. Okay. And we have this mana next turn too. It's pretty quality. Oh man. Oh, and we were gonna draw another. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in round 2. We're back. Yeah, I'll keep this. I mean, wants acceleration really bad, but there's a good chance we're able to balance well for this against this opponent, just because having like mana dorks and ramp puts you in a position where balance is really bad for you. I might not even play Metalworker. Alright, we found a piece of ramp. I'll play it. So the goal is to not get like smacked around too much by the discard on balance. Opponent did not sacrifice their sack tribe. Oh no. Okay. Okay, please don't trust it on me. That'd suck. Tooth and nail entwined. Okay. Emrakul the Andstorm and Blightsteel Colossus. Sure. Sure, friend. Okay, they did not cast Time Walk. So we have to balance this turn. So I guess I play Rakdos Signet. We are going to get beaten up a little bit by the discard, but... And I will cast Balance, and we're just going to keep Daretti in hand, because Daretti can get back, like, Metalworker, Hangerback Walker, or whatever. These guys get shuffled back into their opponent's library. I suppose it would have, it's a little greedy not to have played around. So, keep Daretti. Done. Okay. Alright, so opponent has no more dorks. We have more stuff on the battlefield, I guess. Yavimaya Elder, sure. Daretti. I don't really want this Gruul Signet, so we're gonna discard the Gruul Signet. Vanishing Light, great. Also, Dreddy does give our opponent something to worry about, although they're going to draw 3 cards off of this Yavimaya Elder if they want to. Great. Perfect. Mana Vault. You're no fun. You're just sacrificing Yav Elder with your Mana Vault? Sure, classy. Awakening Zone, sure. Do I want them to have Awakening Zone? I think that's like fine. So we have enough mana to burst lightning something. They can untap their Mana Vault if they wanted. Okay. Dual Caster Mage, you say? Alright, I'm in. I think I actually just want to Banishing Light the Mana Vault, though. I think that's pretty important. Is that when something's put from the battlefield? Okay, dang. Discard a mountain. I think I want to play Coercive Portal. Drawing 2 cards a turn is pretty great with Dreddy. Basically could draw 4 cards a turn. That's so many. So now I want to start holding up Dual Caster Mage, because they're in Homage. I actually like my hand right now. I'll play this Thran Dynamo. Frantic Search, that's fine. I'm just waiting for them to cast Tooth and Nail. Honestly. Discarding Fast Bonded Forest. Homage. Ooh, we drew the Forge Master. Alright, in. I'm just gonna Emblem Dreddy so that we can protect our Forge Master, which I probably should have done before I cast it, to be real. Tooth and nail entwined. Okay, what do we got? Sphinx and Solemn. Done. Yes. I will get a mountain. Dready's emblem actually seems really, really good with Cold Oath of Forge Master. So I got Emrakul and Ulamog. Okay, Ulamog would kill us. So we want to not get attacked by Ulamog. This is indestructible, so we're just gonna go for Homage. We can almost kill our opponent, can't we? Let's see. So, oh man, wait, hold on. This makes mana, doesn't it? Oh, beginning of the next end step. Damn it. So we can attack with the Sphinx for sure. Oh wait, this has flying, doesn't it? Yeah. Can we kill our opponent? If so, how? 6, 7, 10. So I can bonfire for 5? That doesn't seem great. Protection from red and green, first strike. So that's lifelink. I think what I do here is I make some mana, and then I sacrifice Solemn, Azorius Signet, Thran Dynamo. I draw a card off the Solemn, because what we need to do is find our O-Ring. Yes. Elspeth doesn't do it. So our out right now is to find O-Ring. We have a lot of lands right now. Alright, we're doing it. And then I'm gonna play Elspeth and minus, right? Because this... Yeah, that kills the... the Emrakul. This is so good, you guys. And then we'll attack with the... and then we get all of our artifacts back. this is so good. And we even have Burst Lightning and Lightning Helix up, just in case. Harmonize, sure. And we still have, I think we have a Sun Titan in our deck still. We beat 2 Emrakul's, you guys. I mean, to be fair, they were tooth and nailed. I think we just cast Burst Lightning here. Target your dome. Homage. Heads. Yay, we won! Now we drew Sensei's top. Oh man, that was pretty good. Let's see. So they do have Mana Crypt, and they did have a bunch of dorks, so I would like to play Mental Misstep. I think Lightning Bolt and Burst Lightning are both fine. I liked playing Dual Caster Mage, that was fun. Maybe Chandra Flamecolor's not great. Hanger Backwalker's probably a sideboard out. Oh, we don't have Sun Titan. So if I take out Flamecolor, side in Disenchant, we're in pretty good shape. Goblin Welder, if it doesn't have Summoning Sickness, deals with Blightsteel Colossus, assuming there's... Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, what are we setting up? Burst Lightning, maybe? Yes. This is good. I like this. But we can weld away like Blightsteel Colossus in exchange for garbage. I don't know. Ooh. We'll keep this one. The Sphinx of the Steelwind would be a little bit awkward if we didn't have both of our Esper Signets. Oh, and we got Balance too? Gosh, how are we so good at this game? I feel like they're just gonna cast channel. Mana Vault, sure. I think I just want to get rid of the Mana Vault. Ooh, right on time, Lightning Bolt. Harmonize, sure. We need to draw a land. Hey, we did it. Sure. Sure. Ooh, no attacks. So I guess I'm gonna play around Force Spike here. 5. So I can actually cast Sphinx of the Steel Wind if I wanted to next turn. Tezzeret, sure. Switch your library for an artifact with converting equals 2 or less. That's fine. We're just gonna bolt the Tezzeret. Yes. So I cannot cast Sphinx of the Steel Wind here. I can balance away all of my opponent's creatures though, which I kind of want to do. Oh, I didn't tap right. Well, okay, then we're just gonna wait a turn. Channel, sure. Okay, great. As long as it's not Emrakul, I think we're okay. Ulamog. Yeah, that's fine. So we need them to not hit our Azorius Signet as well. Oh no, they hit our Azorius Signet. So now we need to draw land. Actually, that doesn't even work, huh? I don't like this. I mean, we're not dead yet. Okay. All of our good cards are gone though, so that's a bit of an issue. Block. And we have to block here because otherwise our opponent will just have the ability to keep their Ulamog around. Let's see. Zealous Conscripts, Elspeth. Ugh, yuck. How'd they know? It's not fair. So we could win still. We have 6 turns to do it, but and like no mana. 6. Top is actually good here. Wait, no. It's not. Because I think it's like if we were to try and draw. Basalt Monolith, sure. Elvish Mystic, sure. Okay, so now we're holding up Dualcaster Mage. And hoping that our opponents let us tooth and nail. So we could ready back Kuldotha Forge Master. That doesn't really do a whole lot though. Come on, tooth and nail. No. Last try, last try. The Sphinx of the Steel Wind is just the albatross around my neck. Tooth and nail. No, stop it. Fine. Fine. Okay. So I wonder whether... No. I think we're fine, just like getting hit with Emrakul or Ulamog sucks. I think I should have balanced, but they would have had, yeah, because then they would have had to discard either the Ulamog or the Channel, unless they top decked one of them, in which case... Alright, back on the play. Ooh, this hand's great. We'll keep. I mean, Bonfire is a little awkward, but turn 2 Daretti can't be bad, right? Mishra's Workshop. Not a fan. Coalition Relic, okay. Oh. Okay, we'll bolt this. Dual caster mage, you say? So I think we just rummage away the Bonfire. So we got both of our O-ring effects. Fast spawn, gross. Heads. Oh. I think I just plus play the mountain. Do I want to O-ring the fast spawn? Probably. If we draw an artifact, regardless of whether we can cast or not, there's a good chance we rummage it away with Daretti so that we can get rid of our mana crypt so it doesn't kill us. Goodness. It is early in the morning. Crack at 10 a.m. What do you guys bet they're gonna... Oh. Okay. That's... Oh, they needed the double blue, I guess. Okay. Oh, now they have triple blue. What are they gonna do? Show and tell. Great. I guess I have to get the Woodfall Primus. Bye, Daretti. Corrosive Portal would be good. Alright, library. Fantastic. Sure. I think we just pass here. We're gonna die to our own mana crypt. That's not good. Fortunately, our opponent doesn't seem to have a lot going on either. Yay, we won! Guess I'll play out. Oh, no, I forgot. My plan was Library of Alexandria. No! I don't know what they're doing with that Koro. Fixing their mana, I guess. Sure. Okay, just nothing? That's fine. Heads, we won! Forge Master. And I guess I play out the Forge Master. And if I draw another artifact, I can sacrifice the Mana Crypt and then we won't have to worry about it. Oh, I lost. Hey. Fantastic. Now we can go get Sphinx. And protect it, hopefully. I mean, Sphinx does have Prot Green. Yes. I like how it checks that. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Ooh, we got a mental misstep. Perfect. This is hilarious. I suspect our opponent's planning on hard casting Emrakul, which is 3, 6, 9, 12. They're at 13 right now, so we're racing. Our opponent does have a lot of live draws. Monolith, sure. Monolith nets mana, which is disgusting. Burn spell. That's not a burn spell. Oh, I hope they cast Mana Vault. Okay. I hope that's a GG, as in I'm conceding the game GG. Because otherwise I'd be sad. Because our opponent prematurely GG'd us. Yay! We did it! GG's. Okay, I'll see you guys in game 3. This is exciting, playing for 3-0. Yeah, I'll keep this. Metalworker is a little bit awkward, although we can, like, upkeep draw with Sensei's Divining Top to be able to make mana with it, which is pretty cool. God, this deck is great. I think double O-Ring is very strong. Yay! That's so exciting. I haven't recorded in forever, so it feels really nice to have people recognize my name still. Okay. Anyway, back in the game. Business-like. Creeping Tar Pit is actually not as much of an issue for this deck as with decks that I've played in the past. I'm not a creature land too. Jeez. The reason being we have so many like lightning bolt effects. We're gonna upkeep top because we don't really want to draw like a Sphinx of the Steel Wind. I would love to draw a Mana Crypt, I guess. So Dual Caster Mage, Plains, Mana Crypt. And then we can play Middle Worker. And then, like I said, in our upkeep, there's a good chance that we just, like, activate top, draw with top. So that we can have an artifact in our hand for Metal Worker. Mute Vault. Okay. Just the beat downs. And if we see a mountain on top of our library, we can Burning or cast Chandra, probably. And upkeep. Heads, we won. So we have an Elspeth on top. So we're just gonna draw that. We could attack. Do I Banishing Light anything? No. I'll just hold up Mana Crypt. Okay. So in order for us to have mana for Elspeth, we could top in response draw top. And that would put top on our library. No, hold on. Yes. Okay, so opponent's getting all the manas. Gilded Lotus or something? Sidisi, sure. So opponent is tutoring. Not sure for what. They appear to be like a mid-range sort of deck. Which we can deal with. We can deal with that. Alright, so we could either get Elspeth, make look at the Dual Caster, then Mountain, then Elspeth. And then we're gonna draw heads. No. Reveal top, and we can actually okay, play our top two, which is nice. And then we've got Mountain on top. So top nets us 1 mana, basically, is how it works in this deck, which is pretty cool. We have Mountain on top. Frantic Search. Oh no! No, don't storm off. Don't do that. That would be bad. Don't, please. Um, Iona. Oh no, we are okay. I mean, okay. So if our opponent discards Iona and then gets it back with a reanimation spell, we can just kill it. That's fine. Like, we can just minus Elspeth. So we have Mountain Dualcaster Mage on top of our library. I'll block. So we're gonna draw here, get our mountain. Okay, Frantic Search is a lot less scary. Mountain. Destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater, please. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little bit greedy. Play Chandra. Like, Elspeth is going to die to Tar Pit. Okay, that's fine. But I think end of turn we're actually going to hold priority top and then spin top and then draw with top. I guess we gave our opponent a way cheaper way of killing Chandra, but they're still attacking her with the Tar Pit, which is fine. Yeah. Him to Torak. Okay, well, in that case, we're going to top, draw with top. That way, there's like a little bit more padding. Ooh, Azorius Signet. I think I still want top on, though. Now they got both of our good cards. Hey, we won. I mean, I guess I didn't really care about the Dualcaster Mage so much. We're just getting our beat down on. Missing Chandra was sad. And also our opponent still has Iona in their graveyard, which is bad for us. Handmaid dead, yep, Baru. Wait again. Oh no. They figured out our secrets. Do I have anything? Like 2 burn spells? Like Vault and stuff? Bolt, Lightning Helix? Oh, I can't even cast Lightning Helix. Okay. We might just die. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That was a really... Yeah, that was unfortunate. How do we deal with that? Yeah. Dreadbore actually seems pretty good. We can splash it off of the Dimir Signet and the Azorius, the Recto Signet. Yes, I want that. Do I want anything else? Dual Caster Mage seems bad. Yes. We'll run it like that. Yes. Keep. And we have our black for our Dreadbore. Okay, opponent mulliganed, which is probably good for us. I don't know. Not gonna activate top on our upkeep because we have things to do. Bizarre Baghdad. Oh, that card's not good. It doesn't even produce mana. What are you doing? Just kidding. Seems really good. Ooh, got all the goods. Alright, so fast burning is now a goal. I think we do activate on our upkeep. If we draw a land, we're in really good shape. Yeah, I think we don't activate on our upkeep. Okay, Dreadbore is good. We're gonna look. I kind of just want to hit a land drop, honestly. Can't actually cast Elspeth right now. So I guess Therian Dynamo is just gonna go on top. Yeah, we're gonna hope that they don't remand our Therian Dynamo, because we need it. Yeah, we did it! So there's a Kuldotha Forge Master somewhere. Top of our deck. The reason we wanted the Therian Dynamo was to have mana to activate Sensei's Divining Top. It's just mana efficiency, you see. I do want to play Forge Master. Okay. I accept. I could have played Burning this turn. We're just trying to bait a counterspell, guys. Thirst for knowledge, sure. I mean, Kuldotha Forge Master getting Sphinx of the Steel Wind does seem pretty sweet. So I have land Elspeth on top. Opponent discards ultimate price. Kuldotha does not play very good with burning, does it? Oh no. The reason being because we kind of want to just keep our lands around. Anyway. We'll be better. Burning. Target you. could have tapped that better, I suppose. If our opponent remands, I'm not going to play the planes. Yeah, that's fine. Also, if they play Exhume, I'm certainly sacrificing my Signets and my Cult of the Forge Master in response. Or actually, my Signet, my top, and my Forge Master. I can actually just do that now. That seems good. Or end of turn, rather. Necromancy. Sure. Okay, now I will want to do that less. Now I want to do it way more. But we're going to sacrifice the Gruul Signet, I suppose. So that we can still cast Dread War. Troll. Draw a card. Sacrifice 3 cards. Yes. So we are searching before we top, which is good. Countered it. We are short a red source now, which is unfortunate. For burning, but ooh, balance. I like balance. Card is fair. Up already. Discarding these 2 planes. Drew a mountain. Do we play the mountain? That's a good question. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not. Yeah, we're fine. This is fun. I'm having fun. Diabolic Edict. Sure. Now we're probably just casting Balance next turn. We can discard like a land and a Lightning Helix or something. If I draw my last Signet, that'd be good. Attacking Daretti, sure. Our opponent can't really Exhume very well. They do have Animate Dead too. So our opponent is activating Bazaar of Baghdad, which means that they're going down to 3 cards. Emrakul, 2 cards. Library. That's a good land. I think we play that land. Our opponent gets to keep 1 more land, but that's fine. we just play Hangerback Walker? No, I don't want my opponent to keep the guy. I think we're fine just passing. Creeping Tar Pit, sure. I don't know. I guess Library is pretty bad on this board, huh? We're just waiting for them to cast another reanimation spell. Told you. Gosh, we're so good at this game. Alright, so I guess I do draw with Library. So I can see if I can find a mana rock. Corrosive Portal's pretty good. It's like a mana rock. I think I ditched the burning at this point. Keep the hanger back. I can get back Sphinx of the Steelwind eventually. I probably could have done it just last turn. Choose a card to keep. Dreadbore. Done. That's fine. Our opponent gets rid of most of their lands. I still have an answer to Iona. Cancel. And I can get back my Sphinx of the Steelwind, which is pretty great. And I get to draw 2 cards next turn. Homage. I vote Homage. Okay, so we drew a card, drew a Mana Crypt. I'm gonna discard this mountain, see what I draw. Another mountain, good, good. I should not have played that. It's okay, we're bad. I was supposed to get back the Sphinx. And I was planning on sacrificing Mana Crypt. We're just gonna take 3 damage, probably. For no good reason. I mean, it's nice to have. Okay, that's fine. Just in case. Because we can use it for mana and then sacrifice it to Dreddy. Yes. Yay, we won. Was not punished. I mean, I was punished in that I discarded Dreadbore. So now we do... Oh, that's upkeep. Now we do the thing that we were supposed to do. It was Sphinx. Sacrifice. We got all of the lands in our graveyard. We need like a tarot or something. Homage. Ooh, another land. So we can just Cryptic Command, sure. So I guess we plus discard Sphinx, Mountain, play Rakdos Signet. Okay. I discarded both because we have like Elspeth and stuff in our deck still. So like drawing that would be pretty great. Certainly just bolting this Creeping Tar Pit once it attacks. Because I imagine that's what's going on. Oh. Animate, you say. Well, that's fine. We can just O-ring the Animate Dead and get back the Daretti homage. We're gonna sacrifice the Coercive Portal, by the way. Sacrificing Coercive Portal. Do we have enough mana to play? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Our opponent's gonna kill Daretti. That's fine because we've got a bunch of points of burn in our hand still. Our opponent could kill Daretti. There's a chance that they don't. We still have an O-ring effect. Yay, we did it! I think this is fine. Burst Lightning feels a little sketchy, I guess. I mean, it can, excuse me, kill Deathrite Shaman? I'm gonna side in Disenchant because our opponent has a bunch of enchantment based stuff. On the draw? I think we can keep this because if we draw one more land or like a mana source of any kind, we can Coercive Portal on turn 2. There's a good chance I just hang it back on turn 1. Had it. Okay. It's just so powerful. Ooh. Solemn's pretty good too. I think I played that because it increases our likelihood of being able to play more things. Like if we draw a Daretti or something. Yes, it also blocks Mutavault. It allows us to cast Bonfire of the Damned for 4 if we wanted. I don't think we'd want to, but drawing Daretti would be great because we could discard the Sphinx. And still plus the hanger back. That's, oh. That works. Please don't counterspell. We're having fun. I could probably just like either play Coercive Portal, spin Chandra, or yeah. Just discard the Sphinx and try and hit Daretti. Get rid of Mana Crypt. Oh, that'd be so good. Chandra was really cool when she was good in Standard. I remember playing Mardu Green, which is a deck with Siege Rhino and Goblin Dark Dwellers and Chandra. And I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Heads. Oh no, we lost again. So plus. We're not playing out anything yet because there's a good chance our opponent just has a Cryptic Command. And if that's the case, they'd like counter tap our team. Yeah, looks like that's what's going on. So, tap draw, okay. We're just gonna put a counter on Hangerback, let that happen. And on second main phase, we're going to play Thran Dynamo, Coercive Portal. Our opponent could attack Chandra, I guess. Yeah, not really weird. Chandra deals X damage to each creature. Okay, so including ours. Hangerback was a pain for Mardu Green, though. You got to play Painful Truths, too, so you'd typically be drawing 3. Okay. Jace. Probably plusing? No, brainstorming, okay. I guess that makes sense. There's a good chance that Jace doesn't survive the turn just because I can send 2 Dude Bros. Dude Bros Elementals. Add it. So Homage. They voted for Carnage, of course. Heads. Hey, we won! Elspeth, you say. So, Jace, opponent. 9. I don't know why our opponent's blocking there. Like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh, interesting. Trying to avoid. I guess Chandra is like huge right now. Also, Chandra can kill an Iona, which is great. Opponent did not activate Deathrite, exiling Cryptic Command, which could be Snapcaster Mage, but there are a lot of islands off from that. Dragonlord, Silumgar. Sure. I don't actually have a way to kill that right now. Not great. Opponent could -7 Chandra, or attack Elspeth. Oh, we have a way to kill it. Derp. Okay, -3. So yeah, it's fortunate that they, yes. Okay. It's fortunate, I guess, that they didn't -X Chandra, because it means we get it back with O-Ring. Homage. Let's see, opponent votes for Carnage. That's probably smart, opponent. Heads. No, we lost. Draw. We can actually disenchant our own Coercive Portal, which is pretty sweet. Oh, we just kill our opponent. JK. Or disenchant our own Mana Crypt. Ah, this deck was so good, you guys! And finish it off. So I wanted to come back to kind of talk about what I liked about this deck, because I think it just shows all of the cool things you can do in Cube really, really well. There's Balance, of course, the traditional busted fair card, which can like give you a huge advantage if you build your deck around it. There's Metalworker and Forge Master, which I've played in Vintage before, like they're that good. Coercive Portal, also Vintage playable. There's the Goblin Welder effect, although Duretti is nice because it has haste essentially if you need it to. Although his -2 is basically Goblin Welder, except for Goblin Welder could do it to your opponent's stuff too, so that's, like I was saying, a way to get rid of Blightsteel Colossus if we wanted it to. And then, like, reanimating Sphinx of the Steel Wind is really cool. I liked that we were able to do it multiple times in a game. That was awesome. It shows the power of these O-ring effects. And even Elspeth Sun's Champion. She killed an Emrakul at one point. That's ridiculous. As well as, like, Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt fast mana is great. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other content at quietspeculation.com. Let me know what you think of the draft either in the comments of this video or on Twitter at MTGValkyrie, and I will see you guys next time.